Hey everyone, welcome back to Learn English. I'm Eden, and today we're diving into a topic that's colorful, lively, and super important to millions of people Chinese Lunar New Year.
Hi, I'm Avery. I'm really excited about this episode because Lunar New Year is one of those holidays that has so many cool traditions and stories, you know? Plus, in 2026, it's going to be the Year of the Horse, which is pretty special.
Yeah, and I bet a lot of our listeners have heard about Chinese New Year, but maybe not everyone knows what makes it different from the New Year on January 1st.
Exactly, and there's so much behind it, the history, the customs, even the food. But before we gallop too far ahead, get it, horse? Let's start with the basics.
Let's break it down. So, Chinese New Year, or Lunar New Year, is the most important holiday in China. But it's not only in China. People celebrate it in other Asian countries too.
Yeah, and one thing that surprises some people is that Lunar New Year isn't always on the same date. In 2026, for example, it falls on February 17th, not January at all.
Right, because it follows the lunar calendar, not the solar one we use for January 1st. The lunar calendar is based on the moon's cycles, so the date changes every year.
I think that's what makes it feel even more special. People wait and prepare for weeks. And honestly, the whole country just lights up. It's amazing.
So, why do people call it Lunar New Year? I mean, is that just because of the moon calendar, or is there more to it?
That's a good question. It's mainly because the holiday starts on the first new moon of the year, according to the lunar calendar. The moon has a huge role in the timing and even in some of the celebrations.
That makes sense. And people in other countries, like Vietnam and Korea, also call it Lunar New Year, right?
For sure. In Vietnam, it's called Tet, and in Korea, it's Seolal. But the idea is the same. The new year begins with the cycle of the moon.
I was reading that Lunar New Year is actually the biggest holiday in China, bigger than Christmas in Western countries. Why is that?
It really is the biggest. It's like, imagine Christmas, Thanksgiving, and New Year's all rolled into one. People travel home, even from far away, just to be with family. It's a time for new beginnings and wishing everyone luck and happiness.
And the celebrations last for more than 2 weeks, right? That's a long holiday.
Yeah, it usually lasts 15 days. There are family dinners, cleaning the house, visiting relatives, and so much more. It's more than a party, it's about connecting with your roots.
Okay, so let's talk about one of my favorite parts, the Chinese zodiac. Every year has its own animal, right?
Yes, there's a cycle with 12 animals. You go from rat to ox, tiger, rabbit, dragon, snake, horse, goat, monkey, rooster, dog, and pig. After 12 years, the cycle starts again.
And in 2026, it's the horse's turn. I always think it's fun to see which animal matches your birth year.
Same. People say your zodiac animal can tell you about your personality, your luck for the year, even your best matches. Do you know your animal, Avery?
Yep, I'm a rabbit, which means I'm supposed to be gentle and creative. At least, on a good day. All right, so let's focus on the horse. What does the horse actually symbolize in Chinese culture?
The horse is all about energy, independence, and speed. People born in horse years are said to be confident, social, and love adventure. Kind of like if you picture a horse running wild, free, and powerful.
That's so vivid. And in 2026, it's not just any horse, it's the fire horse year, right? That sounds intense.
Oh, the fire horse is a big deal. The element fire adds even more passion and drive. People sometimes even say fire horse kids can be a handful. They're super determined and maybe a little stubborn.
So, do you actually believe these zodiac traits? Like, are horse people really that energetic and confident?
I think it's fun to read about, and sometimes it feels spot on. My friend is a horse, and she's always the first one to try something new. But of course, not everyone fits their zodiac, right?
Yeah, sometimes it feels like reading a horoscope, you see what you want to see. But it definitely makes New Year conversations more interesting.
Totally. It gives people something to talk about at dinner. And hey, even if it's just for fun, learning the words is a great way to practice English.
That actually reminds me, let's talk about the traditions. What do families usually do during Lunar New Year?
The family reunion dinner is the big one. On New Year's Eve, everyone comes home to eat together. There's lots of food, dumplings, fish, all kinds of dishes that mean luck or happiness.
And those red envelopes, or Hongbao kids, must love those.
Definitely, the red envelope is a symbol of luck. Adults give them to children, usually with money inside, for good fortune. Oh, and don't forget fireworks. Every city, every village you hear fireworks everywhere.
Plus, people do spring cleaning before the holiday and put up lanterns and red banners. The decorations are so bright. After all the parties and food, how does Lunar New Year end?
The last day is the Lantern Festival. People hang colorful lanterns, solve riddles, and eat sweet rice balls called tangyuan. It's a really fun way to finish the holiday.
I've always wanted to see a lantern festival in person. The streets look magical in photos, so many lights and people celebrating together.
It's beautiful. The Lantern Festival is like saying goodbye to the old year and welcoming new beginnings. It's one of my favorite parts of the whole celebration, honestly.
Funny you say that, because Lunar New Year isn't just in China. It's huge in places like Singapore, Malaysia, Vietnam, and Korea too.
Absolutely. And Chinatowns all over the world, like London, San Francisco, Sydney, they throw massive parties. You see parades, lion dances, dragon dances, and so many cultural performances. It's a global celebration.
I remember seeing a lion dance last year in our city's Chinatown. The costumes and drums were incredible, and everyone was smiling, even people just passing by.
Those parades really bring communities together. No matter where you are, you feel a part of something big and joyful.
Let's help our listeners with some useful English phrases. If you're talking about Lunar New Year, you might use words like lunar calendar or zodiac cycle.
And for the traditions, you could say family reunion dinner, red envelope, or lantern festival. These all come up a lot when people describe their New Year plans.
If you want to talk about decorations, try symbol of luck for those red banners, or say new beginnings when wishing someone a happy new year.
Why not practice by telling us your zodiac animal? You could say, I was born in the year of the dog, or this year, I hope for new beginnings.
Let's do a quick recap. We talked about what Lunar New Year is, the year of the horse, the zodiac, and all those amazing traditions from family dinners to fireworks.
We also shared some useful English phrases. Now let's have a little quiz. Question 1. When is Chinese New Year in 2026?
All right, get ready. Question 2. What animal is 2026 inches the Chinese zodiac?
And question 3. What's the name of the festival that ends Lunar New Year celebrations?
Thanks so much for joining us. We hope you learned something new and feel confident talking about Lunar New Year in English. Try using the new words we shared today.
And here's a little challenge for you. Tell us about your zodiac animal or your New Year plans in English. Practicing out loud helps a lot, even if it feels a bit silly at first.
We'd love to hear your sentences. Send us a message or share them with a friend. Have a happy, lucky, and energetic New Year, everyone.
Happy Year of the Horse. Keep learning, keep practicing, and we'll see you next time on Learn English.